the earlier episode, we explored how technology can guide our behavior, sometimes pushing us into certain actions while blocking other choices. And we saw how these small shifts can, over time, lead to big, far-reaching consequences. So let's take the next step. What happens when these hidden roles of technology turn negative? Where can they lead us? Think about this. Technology doesn't just help us, it can also control us. In this sense, technology carries power. Take speed bumps, for example. They are not just lumps of asphalt. They are a way for the police or city planners to force us to slow down. Or think about those metal dividers on public benches. They look simple, but they are designed to stop homeless people from lying down. In both cases, technology is used to exercise power. And whenever we talk about power, we are in fact talking about politics. Let me share a powerful story told by the American scholar London Wiener in his famous essay, Do Artifacts Have Politics? In Long Island, New York, many of the highway overpasses were built unusually low. Why? Because buses couldn't fit under them. At the time, poorer people and racial minorities often relied on buses, while wealthier, mostly white families drove cars. The result was simple. Buses couldn't reach the beaches. A bridge, just concrete and steel, decided who was allowed to enjoy the seaside. Racism was literally built into the landscape. But power is not always so obvious. Sometimes it's subtle. And it's not always negative either. Take the story of the typewriter. Before it was invented, secretarial jobs were mostly held by men. But once the typewriter appeared, everything changed. Women started moving into secretarial jobs in large numbers. And the balance of power at work began to shift. Why women? At that time, many young women were trained to play the piano. They had already developed the ability to move their fingers quickly and precisely across a keyboard. This familiarity with the piano keyboard translated seamlessly into typewriting, which demanded a similar set of skills. As a result, women came to be regarded as the natural choice for secretarial work. And over time, the profession itself became closely associated with women. So here's the lesson. A single piece of technology, the typewriter, reshaped gender roles in the workplace. Power relations shifted, not only because of the typewriter, but also because of something as unexpected as piano. So what about today? What about advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, social media, or robots? How do they impose power on us? How do they reshape our societies and our daily lives? That's what we will explore in the next episodes. But for now, one thing is already clear. Politics is not just about governance, laws, or human decisions. Technology itself plays a political role. It changes power structures. It imposes power. And that's why we need to pay close attention to it. I am Ehsan Erzurumchilar, a researcher of technology, and I invite you to join me in exploring how technology transforms our sense of what it means to be human.